train my body. The sensation overflows my spirit. It's almost cyberbar time.
As the flame begins to burn, I can't help but think of what is to come. It is Friday, and the cyberbar is upon us.
As the day grows dark, and the drink becomes impatient, a realization overcomes me. It's almost cyberbar time.
So won't you just stay here with the heart? Won't you have a drink with me? It's where you belong. I know it's getting dark. You gotta walk tomorrow, but I still need you in.
Well, hey, nothing better.
Nothing better.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome home to everybody's favorite party on the internet. It's the Cyberbar. Gotta give it enough time to put in the little logo and stuff. They'll come back and everybody will just be there. I think I see somebody else coming to my door. John Bell, could you please go ahead and look that?
Good evening to you, bastards.
Oh, it's Stan, everybody!
Sometimes you wanna go where everybody knows your name. You wanna go where everybody knows your name.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Sidebar. A New York Times bestselling author of the book Hi-Ya, Part 6, The Search for the Dragon. It's Stan, everybody. I gotta tell you,
the dragon is my penis. I lost it.
I knew NSFW. Do not buy it in the kids section. That's not what that is. It'll be in young adult. It'll be in the discovering yourself section, I guess. I don't know. It's way blacker than I expected it to be. That'll be the second book that you go ahead and put out.
It's ridiculous because it doesn't get any sun. Like what's even going on here?
It's the tennis part about me. I don't know. So Stan, I gotta say that Hi-Ya series has been treating you pretty well. I hope you're getting a lot of good money out of that.
Yeah, I remember not reading Goosebumps as a kid, and they just did a series, and I was like, well, I mean, the kids are eating it up,
Eating it up, yeah. Fresh lettuce with these kids, yeah.
Exactly. And it's like it had the raised text, so like you could feel the text, and it felt like Goosebumps, and they were doing their thing. They were getting kids reading. They didn't work on me. They're getting kids reading, and I was like, you know what, I should probably do a series. That seems like like a limited series. People are eating up those limited series.
Absolutely.
A lot.
Oh,
yeah.
Like
Handmaid's Tale, because I think that's not limited.
Yeah. I don't know how many books they put in Handmaid's Tale, to be totally honest with you, but I'm sure. You know what? They got nothing on your books. I also thought it was great how you made the paper in the book bubblegum scented. I thought that was a good author's choice for you to go with, because honestly, like, I get so bored. I get so bored reading, and there's some bubblegum here.
Actually, in every copy, the 65th page is actually made from the pulp of boards of which
shit.
Yeah, so
That's good. I see, and people say you're not an environmentalist. I beg to differ. This is, you're living proof there that you too can recycle. So, Stan.
We can cut that part out though. But yeah, what's it called? Where you windsurf? I like to windsurf into the middle.
I think it's just called windsurfing. It's called
I like the windsurf, and you know the 2-gallon jugs of milk.
Yeah.
I don't drink milk, so I pour that shit out, and then I windsurf into the Pacific, where that the garbage island is.
Sure. Yeah. And what?
Place at the top, one of the buckets. That
That's pretty good. That's pretty nice.
I feel as though if I claim it to be art, then it's a little bit more okay. Like at least.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah, you can now. You're going to get a grant. So I mean, I can't.
It's sculpture at this point.
It's
biggest giant floating sculpture.
It'll just be like a trash sculpture of like you and a trash key, and you're winning some sort of trash belt.
Trash tournament.
Trash tournament. Yep, that's way better. That's way funnier.
That's crazy. You're describing my life right now.
Do you ever just get bored and start hitting things in the daytime? I imagine you get your fair amount of hitting taken care of.
I try to do it when no one's watching.
Right. That's, you have to. You have to. You have to.
Not trying to end in the paddy wagon.
What are you hoping your kid learns as far as the martial arts goes? I know as a martial artist yourself, you always have bigger aspirations for the next generation. What are you hoping for out of his martial arts career should he choose to go down that road?
Martial arts career, I feel like you got to have a base of grappling. Like if you have a grappling, then he can learn boxing or any other striking. He'll be fine. Because what happens if they come and hug you? What if you get on the ground? You know what I'm saying?
What if you get on the ground? Exactly. That's not laughing. That's yeah.
You ever notice how boxers or street fighters are oh well, I'll just go ahead and make my fist hit you in the head area. And that'll stop anything you learn for 40 years.
And don't get me wrong, Butterbean could do that for pretty much anybody, but I
mean, there's something to say. There's no way that I can't say that I don't want to say a lucky punch, but just a punch
given by a good punch can really fuck somebody up. Yes,
but there
absolutely.
Is something to say to the point that if you're gonna play the odds, right, the person who's practiced not getting hit 1,000 times versus the person who just talks, okay, I gotta
yeah, by all means. I saw whew, you were getting heated over there. Hang on, it's jacket takeoff time.
Let's take that jacket out because it is warm.
That's right. It's jacket takeoff time where we slip off our jackets and get a little comfortable while we slip further into the night. So talking to Stan, looks like Stan's venting everybody. What's going on?
I was gonna give credit to people like people getting a lot of street fights. You can't discount any of their experience, because experience trumps let's say all I did was study out of a book, maybe do some videos, maybe go to a couple of classes, right? I learned how to do a couple things, but you know what? Some of that shit goes out the window once you're
out the window as soon as you get punched in the face.
Right. So yeah, exactly. Everyone's got a plan until they get kissed on the lips. So it's
exactly. Yeah, exactly. That applies to both fighting and just growing up. Nobody really knows.
Yeah, it's funny.
It's what do I do? I just got kissed on the mouth. Should I ejaculate in my pants? I don't know.
He's just ready to punch somebody.
Yeah, I'm ready to punch somebody in the face or jizz him as my pants. I don't know. This is what a weird way to start a conversation on a Friday night. So, have you done any tournaments and stuff like that in the realm of of kickboxing or anything like that? How deep in the kickboxing game are you?
I would tell you no with asterisks.
Okay.
So I did a lot of point fighting, so that's the sport karate side of the American Taekwondo and sport karate that I studied. since
What is
2000.
it? What exactly does that mean? Point. What are you pointing?
So okay, it's like we get into our karate stances. It's more like bouncing around on your feet, and then you try to hit the other person before they hit you. And if
sounds like a fight, yeah.
Yeah, if you get a clean shot, then the referee stops. You go back to your sides, and then 3 referees, or maybe just one. Sometimes.
Oh my, yeah, Jesus Christ!
Oh, 2 points over to this side, or 1 point red, 2 points.
Okay.
Then they go, okay, go again. So the thing you got to realize is the fight stops after the first
the first hit. Yeah.
You go back to your side.
So it's like fencing.
Yeah, it's like fencing.
Yeah.
Remember the rules.
But with fists and kicks.
Right. Exactly. It's like fencing, cockfighting, I guess. I don't know.
Jesus. Okay. Yeah. That sounds dangerous. I wouldn't let a cock fight or fence. I think that sounds like that sounds like a good way to lose an eye, really.
That would be hilarious to see a chicken with a rapier.
I think that'll be my next D&D character.
Just a giant anamorphic.
I always envisioned that I would have played like some bard, but like I would have been the bard from that Disney's Robin Hood. The oodlally golly what a day guy.
Okay.
Yeah. You don't know that guy. That's fine. That's fine. It's white people stuff. It's white people stuff. You gotta, It was one of those, plastic VHS things that were like that big.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah.
No, so I had like all the Land Before Times, and I think I was kind of stuck.
Hey, nice. Yeah.
It's like, how many times you get fucking lost, you stupid?
For God's sakes, you guys are supposed to be kings in this world, and you're fucking up so much. The amount of danger those kids get put in, you would think they had better parents. I don't know.
The dinosaurs, so.
I like you know what? I like the contrast. I think, I think it gives people a little bit more to look at. They're like, up on the top, I've got a much cooler scenery here. I can relax and maybe like zone out to this if I put it on to bed or something like that. Right. Meanwhile, you got me down below, just like littered with flowers and color and bullshit everywhere. It's just like, somebody knock it off. I was hearing about this whole Zoom dysmorphia. Have you heard about this?
I have. We're probably watching the same program.
We probably are watching the same.
Look at this. It's just an echo chamber. Just a regular echo chamber here. Hey, Mike using ideas as well. Well, let's not consider any other things because.
No, so the Trevor Noah stuff. I was like, I believe it too. I think that sounds like.
Let me tell you though, like in real life, I don't like anything about how I look, but I'm looking at myself in this fucking camera right now, and my hair looks good. I got cheekbones coming.
Oh yeah, it's got to be the quality of people's shit. Because honestly, like I look at myself all the time on these things, and I'm not half bad. I not that I really had a problem with the way I looked like before quarantine or whatever.
Set the bar low.
Yeah, so I set the bar low, so I'm never disappointed. And so,
a t-shirt. You should.
Dream time, everybody.
I have so much less anxiety if I just followed that fucking. I'm over here. I gotta get black belts. People have to like me. I need to work hard.
Yeah, man. I went skateboarding and then I stopped giving a fuck. It's so weird because like I was working out all the time and this and the other thing, and quarantine hit, and then I got the skateboard and I brought it out and I was like, I don't feel that bad just being a skinny piece of shit. Everybody's just and watching skateboard videos and learn how to skateboard and stuff like that. Fucking everybody looks like me. Skinny, stupid looking, got like beards and they're all sorts of eccentric and whatever. So I mean, what the fuck ever. These are my people. I guess is where I belong. So I guess I just need some drip. And I think that my game could be on point. And honestly, I think I'd go with a lot of nerd swagger. You know, one of those big puffed up like starter jacket coats, but it's got like Dexter's Laboratory all over it, and some high tops, but they're like they got Wario on them. You know, I feel like that's my aesthetic is real like video game nerd, just like just cartoons in general. I think I can.
But like even
I
that
can
shit could be cool though, because like I mean, like remember when anti-style was trying to be a style, and now it's like pop.
Yeah, now goddamn everybody's hopping on this fucking train of ours. It's fucking bullshit.
I'm gonna walk around and I'm gonna wear my heavy ass gi, even in the summer, and see if that catches on. I might catch on fire. Actually, let me think about that again.
You'd look like Huey from the Boondocks, you know, when he went out in that big ass coat and it was so fucking hot outside. What's with the coat? And I still laugh at that shit. God damn it.
Boondocks was good, man.
Boondocks was good.
The season they almost came back, but something happened. Was it John Weatherspoon dying? It might have been.
Oh, it might have been.
They almost came back. That was revolutionary.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. It was a fucking crazy
black comedy because prejudice.
Right.
Because weeboo, whatever.
I don't know what weeboo is.
I think so. Weeboo is like, okay, so there's
Is it like Antifa?
It's basically, but it's like it's Americans who like love anime.
Oh, well, that's not Antifa at all.
It's similar.
Okay.
The conservatives want nothing to do with it.
Oh, I guess I don't know anything. I don't know anything about politics. I don't know what an Antifa is.
Anti-fascist.
So like a like a Nazi, right? Like, don't be a Nazi.
It would be like, it would be the antithesis of Nazi, I guess.
Oh, okay. So the real like anal points of a Nazi.
I don't know what that means.
I guess, yeah. You know, because they're really like anal retentive and whatever.
So Antifa is supposed to be like anti-Nazi. So why
have I always hear like Republicans talk about it in such a like I'd be watching like Stephen Colbert and Trevor Noah and stuff like that, and you hear those people.
Because there's always a percentage of everybody who's fucking it up for everybody. But I think that they have some radical aspects, and I think like sometimes you get more attention and get a lot of stuff done when you're doing some drastic shit as opposed to talking and asking.
Good point. Good point.
Also, a lot of for the same reason that they're trying to make Black Lives Matter like the worst terrorist group that has ever.
Yeah, what the fuck is that all about, man? I don't. Like that's like all these people trying to convince it wasn't the Trump people. What do you mean it wasn't the Trump people? The Trump flags all over the place.
Black Lives Matter was there.
The people
they need so badly to get.
God damn.
They fucked up so bad letting those white people do that. And it wasn't just white people. Don't.
It wasn't just white people, but still. But
it was.
But if I could be for real for a minute,
I could just put these glasses down.
Look, I don't want to point any fingers or anything, but no, it was definitely the bad white people.
It's not good talking points if if it was Trump supporters and people who were kind of like the South Shall Rise Again type folks. I'm talking about the folks who are like people who look like me. Picking something off the ground.
There was it's God, you can't just be screaming hang my pants as you're breaking into a goddamn building and then be like, yo man, that's Black Lives Matter group. It's just that's not even it's not I'm not seeing that. I don't know. I'm not seeing them. Are they in the back?
They're in the back somewhere. I'm really surprised that they didn't drive really hard on saying it's Antifa. because they could have been like, oh,
Yeah, I always hear like Black Lives Matter and Antifa kind of like heard in the same sentence when
they're trying because Antifa I think has been doing some drastic stuff,
some bad shit.
Right,
Yeah.
Black Lives Matter. So here's what you gotta know about this. Here's one thing. So, like, I got a cool friend. He's very super. What is the word? Libertarian.
Okay.
So he'll say some stuff that, but oh man, I agree with that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know exactly what I am, but the closest thing that you could probably put me under as far as like political standings is whatever Star Trek The Next Generation is.
Yeah. I could dig that.
Right. So that's kind of where
you're more of a Klingon than anything.
I'd be a Klingon that's in Starfleet. So like my folks, they like, oh, clash.
Yeah. Just Stan Baby's first bat'leth, and you got the mold on there, or whatever the fuck that is. The loaf.
You guys are real. Are we gonna have some bloodworms?
And honestly, Klingon life isn't that different from what you're already doing. They're constantly at their grappling game. Like Klingon martial arts is basically like fucking fight and wrestle and knock your shit out. Exactly what you teach at your school.
Laura the Kalis.
Right. Oh, that's funny.
Oh gosh.
I'd probably be one of the lamer Star Trek people. I'd probably be like a Ferengi. Sounds more like my
I don't know. You're not trying to like.
Yeah, and I'm not very good with prophets. Although
they have though, like.
I mean, like Rom turned out to be like not like all those other Ferengi. He was he was a dumbass, but like ended up becoming king.
His heart.
Yeah, he had the heart. He had the heart, and that's what's really important. He took a lot of shit, but in the end, he became emperor. So I mean, fuck yeah, Rom. Yeah,
Wow.
see, at the end of Star Trek, the Grand Nagus shows up and he's like, "Yo, I'm giving it to you, Rom." Whoa, yeah. And Rom's so fucking dumb, but god damn it, if you don't just love that stupid son of a bitch.
He had a good heart.
He's got such a good heart. God damn it, I think I'd be Rom. Or I follow whatever Rom's trying to like. Look, Rom seemed pretty laid back. He didn't, I think I'm more that religion.
His son was Starfleet Ferengi.
Yeah. Because Jedi, that's too much. That's too much inner peace. You got to be almost like Buddha-like to be a Jedi.
You're right, but I'm trying. There is a certain aspect of what I'm also doing that is very Jedi-esque. Mm-hmm. Like so you like Star Trek? Yeah. I'm sorry, you like Star Wars as well?
And both, yeah, yeah. I like both.
If I explained Reiki to you, you'd be like, "That's fucking Jedi shit."
Yeah. I always imagined that Reiki was like inner spirit, spiritual harmony, like spiritual harmony reacting with like the rest of your body, uplifting your body through meditation is what I assumed Reiki.
Yeah, there you go.
Did
So Reiki.
To kind of put it in layman's terms, I guess.
It's like the Force, like it goes through everything, it's in everything, blah blah blah.
Right.
So you know how like the Chinese Qi, you got the equivalent would be in Japanese it would be Ki,
Yeah, your chakras and whatever. Yeah.
Exactly. You got prana when you're talking about India. Or concept comes from that area. And I would say that a lot of old cultures probably have very similar, understandings. Because like if you don't got TV and Zoom, distracting you learn some natural shit around you. Like,
absolutely, yeah.
You think you're sitting there and you're thinking, and you're using your awareness. So like,
absolutely, meditation's no joke. So
look at the pyramids; they're there. What the fuck?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I would drink that, my friend.
I'm all over the place. I don't usually talk this much. You guys are
Well, yeah, usually there's like more people on this goddamn call. You know, Nick popped on here a little while ago and was like, "Where is everybody?" But it was like 11:30 and nobody was on. And he's like, "Well, okay,
it's on and popping."
Yeah, that's everybody's getting lazy in our ending days of quarantine. So I completely get it. It's all right.
Quarantine. Yeah, I didn't get out of work until late, and so
I kind of expect you on a lot later. So I mean, like that's your MO. You're a busy dude. So.
Hop on here, have a couple sips of some drink, and I talk about 5 subjects.
Exactly.
Didn't finish not a damn one of them.
You know, those 5 subjects wouldn't be the same unless you were talking about them, though. And I think that's the real nitty gritty of it. What was I gonna fucking say? Oh, let's Mad Libs, everybody.
Give me a plural noun. Now, Stan, give me a.
Now, Stan, give me an adjective. Now, Stan, if I could get a color from you. Drink time, everybody. Yeah, I was extremely surprised, but I guess whatever. Here we are, episode 14, 4 episodes away from climbing into the final season, the farewell season of the Cyberbar.
There might be, how Friends has a reunion.
Yeah, I think that's exactly what we should do, Stan. You read my goddamn mind. Yeah, you're absolutely right. We should get back. We should do the one where they get back together.
Like when the world comes back after 30 years, and
or when we get a worse version of this virus in a couple of months. It'll be hang on. Yeah, booted that indeed. Can't handle that shit.
You're getting so close to home because there's already some variants out there that.
Yeah, I heard about that shit. I was like, ooh. Yeah, exactly. I was not. Now look, you know me.
I want you to think so they can control you, buddy.
I've really thrived in this particular quarantine environment. I have said I've come into myself here. I've never really had a problem with myself, but I had to spend a lot more time hermited up in this little cubby hole of mine. Yep. And you know what? I made this mess a home, and I love it. 180 videos later, and here I am doing the Cyberbar. I'm just glad I have all this because now we all have something that we could just be like, yo, remember when?
Remember when I had long hair?
to chronicle this quarantine, here we are. We got the Cyberbar, and some of it was good. Most of it was terrible. But that you don't pay for the quality. You pay for the quantity. Yeah. Is it good? Well, no, but there's a lot of them. So I guess maybe something will have a laugh here or there.
I bet your brother is not on because he's asleep because his ass was awake at 4:30 a.m.
What the fuck was Justin doing at 4:30 a.m.?
He was working out. He was being Jocko. He was
being a Jocko at 4:30 in the morning. He's got kids.
That's probably why you have to do it at 4:30 in the morning. So
I mean, how early do you get up to do your exercises?
9 a.m.
Well, but you don't really have a normal 9-to-5 job, so. When do you go into your gym?
Well,
I know that you usually do a couple of things before you go to the gym, and I'm pretty sure you have a pre-workout before you actually go work out. But I could be mistaken. Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds about right. So
that's fucking crazy, man. I don't know how you do that to yourself all the time. How you just not just drop and be like, I don't want to do this shit anymore.
You have to like it. You have to like it because it's hey friends, It's good.
Well, and you do. You're very good at your job because you clearly have an interest in what you do. You're not a black belt for no reason and shit.
Well, we hope.
We're fucked up with that, but you're just a black belt and hate jujitsu. Just
How did I get this? I don't even know.
Wizard was goddamn selling ice cream. This stupid shit. Drink time, everybody.
Right. I'd have a froyo probably because I'm lactose intolerant.
You're not lactose intolerant, are you?
I am. Yeah.
Oh, that sucks. You can't have like any sort of ice cream from Kemp's or anything like that.
Well, I can, but I'm gonna be like farting.
You're gonna be a poopy, and yeah. Oh, that sucks, man.
I'm gonna be like Jupiter, just gonna be.
Well, I never knew that. I'm gonna have to really, I guess this Christmas I was gonna give you just a tub of ice cream, but I guess I won't anymore. It's.
If you wouldn't, do they make almond milk ice cream? I'm sure they do.
Yeah, they have to. Yeah.
They have to.
Well, they make the dairy-free like frozen yogurt stuff. You like frozen yogurt, yeah?
Right. Yeah. I said I'd have a froyo if I wasn't selling black belts.
Yes. The vegan ice cream man just stand. This is the stupidest character we've ever had. I can't wait to put him in my next D&D.
I can't wait. You guys want some froyo? Shut the fuck up.
You eat your. See, now I'm struggling to come up with a flavor that's, I want to say matcha, but I don't think that's a thing.
Tea flavor, I want to say, could be a boba tea. Not really.
Yeah. Get your boba tea frozen yogurt here, kids. Get your honey ginger frozen yogurt here. You don't make a lot of business as a frozen yogurt, man.
I think you would, because I feel like it's recession proof. Like, who's not gonna?
You know, you're absolutely right. You hear that thing coming along the street, you're already there. You're not gonna not spend money. It's like, and you're bound to have at least like one or two like SpongeBob, Sonic the Hedgehog, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, popsicles that just look absolutely nothing like the character.
What is this bullshit?
I don't know. It's so fucked up to me because they put WWE people on on ice cream bars and shit.
Really?
Yeah, but they do it with a stamp. They stamp the thing on it. Yeah, they don't make them look. But could you imagine how terrible a Sasha Banks ice cream bar would look? And what do you do with Bobby Lashley? What do you? What kind of flavor do you make a very tall, buff black man? I don't. It poses a.
If you make it chocolate, is that racist?
I feel like that might be a little racist. Yeah, I feel like and I want to go even further with that. I want to make it like a brownie flavor. Even I feel like that would be very good. But drink time, everybody.
So the reason I asked that is because there's this kid show that my kid watches. Watches the same episode over and over.
Is it Peppa Pig?
No, it's not the Peppas. He watches the Peppa Pig. He's like, Father, I would like to have some ice cream. No,
you need to stop letting them watch Salad Fingers. That's you fucked up father. Don't you remember Salad Fingers?
No,
you don't. Oh, don't Google that. Yeah, that's. It was a very creepy cartoon that came out in kind of our growing up days and our teenage days. It was creepy.
A Florida thing because.
Yeah, no, I learned about it in Minnesota from Grant Mickle. So it just. But he was into some fucked up shit sometimes. So I can understand.
Oh shit! Hold on, something.
Where he scrapes his finger against the nail until it starts bleeding, and then he starts like it ran the Redwater shows. You know, you don't remember this? This is all sorts of like creepy, ominous music in the background, and I'm pretty sure he killed a kid. I don't know what happened.
I remember somebody showing me something, but I can't.
It was a wild set of videos. I'd throw it on the YouTube thing, but I don't need nightmares to come. So.
Yeah,
it's creepy. It's super creep, and I'm glad to be rid of it. I watched all sorts of Tom Clancy shit this week.
Would you say, before you go on to that, would you say it's cringe?
Yeah, I'd say. I mean, like, I'm cringing. Yeah. I'm oh my. I got double vision. Just, I don't know. Yeah, that's a stupid. I like this, Josh. I have to go kick rocks somewhere. Stan, I am so sorry that you have been like the only person on this one of the ending episodes of season 4. But you know what? When we start to get towards the later seasons, it's never as good. You know, you take except for Cobra Kai, that turned out to be fucking awesome.
I was all about Cobra Kai. Why people were
hating. Yeah, I don't know why people were hating. I thought it was a fucking kick-ass show, and like that latest when the jocks come into hey, drink that.
I would drink every time I would drink.
Ooh. What you drinking tonight, Stan?
I'm gonna give you one guess.
I'm gonna say water. Oh, nice. Hey, there we go.
I've been drinking the meals for a while.
In the words of Private Party, this ain't water. Private Party is a wrestling group, a tag team.
That's right. I remember you talking about
weighing 248 vodka cranberries, coming from a location where you need an invitation. Private Party. Wow. Fucking good. Yeah, goddamn AEW is slaying with this goddamn fucking shit. It is so good. I watch so much wrestling. You know me, Stan. It's I don't know how I get not burnt out on wrestling. I watch it all the fucking time. And this AEW shit is just fucking great. Got that goddamn Chris Jericho. They got that goddamn Christian. They got the Big Show in there doing announcing. What? He's and he's so fucking funny. They got Taz doing commentary. Taz is like rolling around with this dude in a luchador mask who's also on commentary. They're fucking hilarious. They go back and forth. God damn it. And of course, Jim Ross. I mean, I mark out hard every single time. Every goddamn Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday night, there I am, plugged in, marking the fuck out. It is great. God damn it. It's
hilarious how you guys
honestly it's wild. You know, I'd go to your studio, and you know me, I love the Jitsu game. I love when you
everybody.
The camaraderie of Jitsu is what I love. The choking out your brother / sister is rewarding in itself, because you're learning along with these people, and it's just fucking great. It's just it's a nice feeling doing the jiu-jitsu. I'm learning shit for myself, and I'm also like learning with others and helping each other and blah 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 blah. I know that sounds very lame, but you know, it's just that's all it is, man. You're very good at your job, because again, you give a shit about the subject matter, and it shows when you fucking teach somebody how to properly do with that a pendulum sweep and shit. It's just it's fucking cool when you could pull that shit off, and you're like, oh man, this is wild. Just a little bit of practice and a little bit of patience from oh man, it's wild. I wish had this watch up my ass. That's not what he says. That's not what he sounded like in that movie.
It sounds like something he'd say in a
He did in fact say that. That maybe not in that way. I was listening to the Chris Jericho audiobook. I know you know who Chris Jericho is.
Oh, the Walls of Jericho. Gonna break
Walls of Jericho. Exactly.
Yeah.
It's tough to get away from that much charisma as Jericho had. And yeah, he was talking about, because he's also like a rocker now. He's got a band called Fozzy, and they tour with like,
that's right.
Yeah, he tours with like all sorts of like big name people, fucking like Metallica and Kiss and like Pantera and shit, and like big name rock people and shit, right? So like he hangs out with a lot of fucking crazy ass people. And he said he was hanging out with Gene Simmons from Kiss, and that Gene Simmons fucking a lot of dad jokes on that man. Said that like that Jericho was just getting hit with dad jokes like left and right, because fucking Gene Simmons like loves old comedy and shit. So like he just takes that Marx Brothers like one-liner stuff, just like take my wife, please, type of shit, and just rifles you with it. And I thought that was pretty nice. But I guess whatever. He's an old guy. He's Gene Simmons. Whatever the fuck he wants to do.
It's got a long tongue or whatever,
Yeah, he had a comic book printed in blood. So I mean, like, that guy can do whatever the fuck he wants. Yeah.
Really?
It's the entire Kiss band donated, I think it was a pint of blood, I'm not sure. It was an amount of blood, each of them, and it was used as the ink for one of their Marvel comics. Yeah. So I don't.
Okay, but Knights in Satan's service, so I get
exactly. So you don't expect a band by the name of Kiss to be like, passe in whatever they do. So I mean,
but the name Kiss is misleading. You don't necessarily know that they're Knights in Satan's service.
You're absolutely right, but you can't.
I
but
thought maybe they had that name ironic, but like, I don't know. Something printed in human blood sounds a bit sus.
It does sound a bit sus. No, it was one of those like I think
badass in the time, because
I saw it in one of those things. They like diluted the blood with a lot of like ink that they actually use with the stuff. Drink time.
We're doing that awkward drinking where it's like an awkward situation. Like, I guess it'll be less.
No,
awkward.
not even. I don't know enough about what I'm saying to actually make a good conversation out of it. So
this is one of those situations where you can just have a conversation and you don't even have to finish the subject. I didn't finish at least 5 things now. Didn't we just say that?
You're right about that. I've been telling you about my wife's got a Cricut Maker, right? You know what that is, yeah?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
My wife, me as person.
Of course I know. Remember she made all that badass shit for D&D?
She made all that badass shit for D&D, exactly.
Right. You're gonna make some shirts, you're gonna say, right?
Yeah. So she made like Adam a mask and stuff like that, and put like a big weed sticker on it or something like that. And like did one of those like iron-on transfer-ons, whatever it is, and yeah, he fucking loved it. So now that slogan, that phrase that I'm always using, the one that defines me, if you can't handle me at my worst, I'm sorry, please don't leave me. That's definitely going on a t-shirt. So you can I'll be sure to print you out a tank top.
I'll put it on my website and we can sell them.
I think that sounds like a really good, and honestly, I hate to be this guy, but I think I need to start putting my wife to work. In the Cricut t-shirt making business. All right, that's all I'm saying. Drink time.
I got some t-shirt ideas. One of them in jiu-jitsu, chokes equals hugs. I've been using that one. Well, a lot of people like it. I think it's a good one.
I like that though. That's a good phrase.
Yeah.
Or like chokes, not drugs. Or something like, you know what I'm saying. Or you put hugs, not drugs, and you put somebody and you have a picture of somebody in a sleeper hold and just Stan, entertain yourself. I'm gonna go grab another drink. Hang on.
Okay. Let me just turn my camera up.
Alexa, shuffle I don't know, hip hop.
Is that one?
This is I Don't Know How, but They Found Me from David's Spotify.
What?
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 Huh?
What'd you say?
Nothing. I was
Take our time, everybody. That's right. It's hat takeoff time when we go ahead and take off our hats as we slip further into the night, being a little bit more comfortable. Now, what were you saying, Stan? I had a new song that I was going to bring on tonight and stuff like that in regards to the music time portion. I don't want to just do the music time because it's just the two of us here, and I mean, like, it seems passe to do the music time when it's just the two of us. I feel like you wouldn't do yoga with just two people. You'd have to. Oh, hey, Lisa's on her way. Well, so we still might get this. You know what? I'm gonna do it for you because Stan, I believe in you. And I can't hear you, man. Nah. I mean, I could see you moving your lips, and so that's why I know you're saying stuff, but you keep saying something, but I just don't know what you're saying. Okay. If you have to leave and then come back, that's fine. I'm gonna just be doing music time for myself, huh? Yeah. You know what? No, I still can't hear you now. And I know that I'm. Yeah, I mean, I can. Yes, there we go. What happened there?
I was trying to get my plug and play up and running.
I need to buy you a new mic, man. I mean, if we're gonna have the final season, like, I might as well get you a snowball. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I mean, like,
Is that the Yeti?
Yeah.
The Yeti.
I mean, like, I've got the Yeti Blue, which is supposed to be super nice, but like the Yeti Snowball, I've like seen tons of podcasters use them. So I mean, like, I know it's good. It is what it is, you know.
What I was saying was, I don't remember. Oh yeah, you were saying, "Hey, what? Blah blah blah." You wanted to get me to say something so you can interrupt me. But
mission accomplished.
Yeah, I was singing a song to your music that was blasting extra loud, and I was making some works.
I'm looking forward to getting you guys the fuck out of where you're at in the Dungeons and Dragons. I'm actually really looking forward to this next thing, because this next thing is supposed to be like theater of the mind stuff.
Theater of the mind. But so you do understand that theater of the mind is basically means that we're not looking at some graphics, we have to imagine.
Yeah, but like you can. You know what? I can't say anymore without giving it away. So that.
Yeah, and
So
you
I'm not
know
gonna-
you're fucking good at giving it away. Like I'm just really excited. Let me tell you. So what
Yeah,
happens
and
is
that's pretty much exactly what I do.
a
Is I get
giant comes down and he tries to smack you into the ground with his penis.
with his
and-
penis and
Check to make sure.
yeah. Roll a dexterity saving throw.
Right.
And you hit like an 18, and I'm like, the giant grazes across you, and you question your sexuality.
How's my voice? Is it buttery?
Good, yeah, it's very buttery.
There we go. All right.
Yeah, it's
Let me get
it's
my-
yeah,
my
no,
cheese.
and it's that good butter, the one that has like pockets of salt in it.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like you know exactly what I mean when I say good butter like that.
I do like it salted butter. So basically even more not good for you.
Yeah, even more not good for you, and that's you know what, I get it. It's just like, I have never been to France, but I can understand why people from France just like they only give you just a little bit of stuff,
Right.
and but they
isn't
make it
fucking
like
how,
full of
they have,
decadence.
like, they might still like don't they have like they're healthier?
Stan, I hate to interrupt you. I think I see somebody else coming to my door. John Doe, could you get that?
Good evening to you, bastards.
All right, listen, everybody.
Sometimes you wanna go where everybody knows your name. You wanna go where everybody knows your name.
Ladies and gentlemen, coming up next is Subbar, New York Times best-selling author of The Mind and the Inner You, a guide to self-medication. It's Lisa, everybody. That's pretty good,
That
right,
is
Stan?
me.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, I didn't
That was a
expect
good one.
I,
I'm here taking my medication today.
Are you
Lisa,
playing
let
Xbox on your projector?
Mm-hmm.
kick ass. That's pretty kick ass. What are you playing? I can't. Oh, hang on. Are you playing Final
I was
Fantasy?
playing. No, I was playing Wasteland 3.
Wasteland 3. Fan of that.
Lisa, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but so far nobody has been on except for Stan. I appreciate Stan.
Yeah.
We all love
Ride or
Stan.
die.
Everybody loves Stan. But I mean, like, ride or die indeed. You know, I told you, Stan. Season 3. This is where it was going to come to. Oh God, did he freeze? Oh,
looked
okay,
like
no,
I froze. My
it did.
eyes
It did
were-
look like. Oh no, yeah. You know how it is. I wrote John a song. We're not going to do the whole of Music Time because I feel like that's a bit passé. But
Don't let Justin get into your head.
well, I'm not letting Justin get into my head.
Where's Justin?
Huh?
Where is he?
He's probably.
I don't know.
making
He's
protein
probably
shakes out of his
he's probably making poo poo because of all the protein shakes he's eating. God, how true is that?
Ugh.
Just like so much protein, just so much poop that you had to have. I don't get it.
I don't know
I
why
wish
he's eating
that-
it.
Well, like, I wish the vegetarian stuff was better, but nope, that's just as much poop.
Sometimes if you want to like get yourself regular though, like you're
Mhm.
like, you know what? I feel like I should be pooping.
Fucking eat some yogurt, drink some tea. God damn it. Just
I don't know, man. Sometimes you ever had one of them Morningstar chicken patties? Like you can't even tell that shit.
Ooh.
I love veggie stuff.
yeah. Well, I don't
I
like
love that
veggie stuff,
stuff.
but that is a good. That is a good. I recommend it. Yeah,
You had the chicken purters? You know what I'm talking about?
I've had them before. Yeah, they're delicious.
Right. you're
I
like,
was extremely impressed. Yeah,
right.
I expect
that'll
all
trick the
plant
shit out of you,
shit to taste like plant shit.
Yeah.
Literally. And so like
Like a tree just takes a shit and maybe you fry it up a little bit, but you eat it.
That's honestly what it is. They keep selling it to you like it's like good and vegetarian, but like it's just
And
ground
they
up.
can upsell that shit because
Yeah, it's just cow poop. That's all you're eating. Honestly, like some of that shit that's held together by beans is just it falls apart when you heat it up in the microwave or whatever.
Patties can do that. Yeah, you're right.
It's really, really, and that kills it for me. That really kills it for me. I need a really good patty to be like a good substitute for me if I'm gonna switch from like vegan or from like meat to vegan. You know what I'm saying?
It's not like don't think of it like you have to switch to vegan, but I think it's okay to cut out some of the meat consumption just because there's only more people getting made and there's only like
so many animals, and that's why there's growth hormones in them.
Exactly. And we're
Don't get me started about the chickens. God damn it, those poor chickens. They fucking do so much for us.
Right.
Did you see that? Did you see that? Did you see that documentary, Food Inc.?
I think I watched some of it, then it probably like I had to stop.
Maybe.
Yeah, it's a pretty depressing documentary. I don't know why. I think Justin told me about that shit because I don't know why he watches that depressing ass shit. I can't stand it.
Some of that shit sometimes, though, man. Sometimes you need just.
It's right, but I mean, like, god damn, I need like a goddamn Care Bears movie after that shit.
That's fine, that's fine. Do whatever you gotta do. If you need a Care Bear or you need
he was talking about. I was watching that one documentary and that dude was like, after like 10 years we're gonna be out of rubber, and I was like, what in the fuck?
How am I gonna erase my pencil mistake?
Yeah, how am I gonna tire?
How am I gonna tire? Elon Musk is gonna invent some kind of new.
I don't know what else rubber does for us, so I guess I just. How am I gonna make a giant dildo? No, how am I gonna make a cock sleeve that looks like Stan's?
I don't know what that means, but that's.
It's you make it out of plastic and it looks like your penis. I'm just. And then you fit it. You fit it over a smaller cock, and then it's just.
Oh shit!
It's like, look, I'm regular size. You know what I'm saying? It's.
I know I'm getting you for your birthday.
Soon as I get my Glowforge stand, we're in business.
Can we make that with a cricket? How does that work?
Do you laugh at that Glowforge thing? Do you know what a Glowforge is?
Glowforge.
Yeah.
God damn, dude, I have so much hair.
Yeah, you sure as fuck do. Yeah.
Hey, you should.
That's not an insult or whatever. You should feel happy about that shit. Not a lot of.
I love my hair.
Yeah. Long hair is fucking awesome, and it's almost rare these days. So it's. So way to go. Yeah. Stan, what were you saying?
I forget. Oh yeah, you're gonna explain what a Glowforge is. I think.
Yeah, no, a Glowforge is a 3D printer.
Oh shit! Okay.
Yeah.
I think like in the next 10 years, we should all probably have our own.
My wife, Mia Sposa, she really wants a Glowforge, like right away, and I want her to have it so she can make shit, and I don't have to work anymore. I'm trying to get that Etsy money, and I'm trying to put her to work. Don't tell her I said that. But,
can I still charge you money?
This is being recorded.
Yeah, oh, shit.
For training purposes.
Honestly, I'm trying to get that Etsy money, and I know my wife has a lot of creative potential in her. She just needs to. My wife.
She should do like resin stuff.
She does such cool shit. She made like a Black Hawk shadow box the other day that had like a scenery behind it and had like clouds in the forefront and stuff like that, and it had lights all behind it. It was fucking crazy. Yeah, something that you could easily get for like $30-$40 on Etsy. She just made for her uncle, and I was like, this is fucking bullshit. I need to.
It's pretty dope.
What's that?
You know, I said that's pretty dope.
It is pretty dope. I wanted her to.
You know what? I want to have some help with some friends.
What's that?
Who are nerdy enough to do so. I have some foam that is used for. You can make shit out of it.
Cosplay stuff. What the fuck?
Sorry.
I hate how you burp, and I know I hate this.
It's just I burp weird. Whatever.
That was a death rattle.
Excuse me. I feel like the
oh, did Beelzebub climb up? Yeah.